don't forget, a 38-year-old Frank Ribery is still playing on the wing and still moving fast.
But Xavi's systematic, man. Xavi's systematic.
Kylian Mbappe is not the black man go black market. It's the black Mario Balotelli.
That makes no sense. So, Jamal. Jamal. You know where we're going with this, Jamal.
Yeah, I know.
Jamal, is it fair? And also Undisputed as well. Jamal and Undisputed. Is it fair to say, guys, that if you guys lose on Sunday, it's over?
Have hope, Jamal. Have hope.
Can I respond? It's
Liverpool already starts with L.
Jamal,
we can't call them
free
Liverpool.
place. You can feel free to do anything you want, man. Feel free. So go for it. If you lose on Sunday, because before we go into the details of the game, I want just to talk about it on a macro level. So let me just bring up the table so you guys can just see what exactly we're looking at right now.
Ahmad, he just said macro level. Guy just nicknamed Verratti again.
No, look, relax. That's what we're looking at right now. So Jamal, that's crazy because look, Jamal, just on the sly. If you lose and Chelsea beats Sheffield United, I'm just saying. But Jamal, talk to me. If Liverpool lose, okay, no. Do you think that the title is already over, or do you believe that? Because maybe this is a better way to phrase it. If Liverpool do win, do you still think that Liverpool can do something, or do you think you having to get championship level defenders and Van Dijk, Matip and Gomez out, win, loss or draw, you just don't feel you can keep up to pace with Man City? You still see more losses in this season?
Even if we win 5-0, the title is over.
Damn.
It's been over since Everton. Since Van Dijk got injured, that's when it's been over.
Come on, Jamal, have hope.
No, bro. Bro, you see what is going on? But this is why I want to say I want Manchester City. If Pep is smart, go there and put every man behind the ball. Because the thing this season, Liverpool is actually okay with the big six. It's the small teams, it's the farmers, it's the electricians who we can beat. It's those guys because they just put 10 men behind the ball and defend. So this is what I want.
United this season.
Let's land.
Yeah, so this is what I want to see. Pep, if you're smart, you should go there very pragmatic and defensive. If you're dumb, no. Go as Manchester City. Say, no, I could beat them off the park because Anfield is not a fortress no more. We have been touched twice at Anfield. So I want Pep. I want Pep to go and attack and see what will go on. See, I want to know if Pep feel he can still go toe-to-toe. Because, guys, I'm still saying we are trash right now. But still, if you want to go toe-to-toe with us at Anfield, it wouldn't be pretty.
So my thing, so that's interesting. So on that, Jamal, then I'll go to Undisputed. Do you think Pep sensing Liverpool's vulnerability, and also because I want to even get deeper into Klopp and Pep and Klopp's mind games and so forth, but do you think Pep is going to be like, nah, these guys are vulnerable, let's really go for the jugular and really go for Wild West? Or do you think he'd be like, no, let's play it smart, conservative, use the strength of Diaz and thingy, and we'll just pop off with a 1-0? What do you think City's approach will be?
I feel he's going to play it smart. You know why? Because he will never admit it. But if you give him a point right now, Pep will take it. Because they're 10 points clear of us. And Manchester United, Pep knows them are not serious title contenders. So if you give Pep a point now, he will take it. Because the thing is, I watch his interview. This guy, something irks him about Klopp. Every time Klopp mentions his names, this guy, he wants to beat Klopp. Klopp just rubs him the wrong way. I watch him all the time. He gets so touchy and irate when you mention Klopp.
But no. Do you know what it is? Okay, wait. Let me just take the super chat and I'll explain to you about why that is, Jamal, and then I'll go to Undisputed. So Amchikri says, HH, will Premier League and CL make Pep over Fergie for you? Yes. It would. And it would because 2 Champions Leagues. No. 3. Because Fergie has 2. That'll be now his 3rd Champions League. And for me, it doesn't matter how many. For me, it doesn't matter how many Premier Leagues that Fergie has won. The fact of the matter is, 100 points, 98 points, the goals scored, and so forth. So for me, if he cleans the seal, then everything. Why what?
I'm sorry. When you said 3 Champions League, you see Abdullah.
What? wait. What
He
did
said
you
put his head back.
He knows. Look like he knows. Okay, so
I don't want to talk about Pep. I don't want to.
Wait. Jamal. My response to that is this: Pep's issue is, I think that's, and I think he's alluded to this. If you claim that he alluded to this, is how the English media have never wanted Man City to succeed, and they've always sided with Liverpool because they always feel like if oil money, this and that, and remember how he got slated in his first season. Oh, that whole tiki-taka pass thing will never work. And how much... And he even said, I remember the 98-point season when... I can remember the game that City won. And then he said something in the dog said, man, I know you guys don't want to like... I know you don't like it. I know you don't like us winning and everything, but I'm sorry. It is what it is. So you could tell that in his press conference that he took it away about how he doesn't get the support from the English media.
Why should
as
they?
Much as Liverpool.
Why should they?
No. His point is there is a consensus that the English media wants Liverpool to win rather than Man City. And they're always siding more with him. And they almost as if they wanted him to really fail. Specifically after what he did in his first season. So I'm just saying from Pep's point of view. So I wanted to say, Undisputed, talk to me, Undisputed.
I really want to see if Klopp has the guts to play our 2 defenders, the new ones, straight off the bat in this game. Because he played Van Dijk like 3 days after we signed him, but I don't think he'll do it. But he needs to do it because we need Henderson back in midfield.
I think Fabinho is back as well.
Yeah, I heard. He's in training.
We need Fabinho back in midfield too. That Henderson-Fabinho spine. I know people don't rate them, but they are so good. Just the way they protect the defense and the passes they make forward. It completely will transform our team once we do get our defenders in. I still don't think we'll win the league, though. City is too far ahead. I think we should...
So even if Liverpool win, you still don't think they can win the league if Liverpool win on Sunday?
No. And to be honest, I don't even want us to focus on the league. I want us to focus on number 7 to match Milan. Number 7.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Red Devil Studios, how many do you have? We're aiming for number 7.
You need to go through Leipzig. You need to go through Leipzig first, man. Chill.
Wait.
You can't beat Burnley, let alone
Let's go around everyone. So, Eric, Liverpool, Man City. How are you viewing this game?
To be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit worried for Klopp. I'm a little bit worried. I think they might get slapped.
You think they're going to baptize him?
It might be a sacrifice. It might be bad. Honestly,
if I see 7-0 tomorrow, please, I am not coming to tomorrow. I'm not coming. I swear to God. If I see 7-0, I'm not showing up. I am not showing up. I'm not.
No. Look, let's just write down. If Man City give birth to Liverpool at Anfield, I think Klopp. No, bro. I think Klopp may throw like racial slurs towards Spanish people or something in the post-match conference. Like it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly.
Yeah.
I don't. No. But okay, Eric. Why do you see? Here's the thing. My thing is, Liverpool just looks very shaky, and I think Klopp even looks shaky. So my thing is because Jamal has a key point. City are like. See, on one level, City like, you know what? Let's win this title. 1-0 good. But Jamal is also right. Pep has like a chip on his shoulder against Klopp. And maybe Pep is like, you know what? Let's really show them up. They're vulnerable right now. Let's play our best possible football because if City destroy Liverpool, I think psychologically it will just mess them up for the rest of the season.
It's already bad right now. Do you see Klopp's press conference?
Oh yeah,
it doesn't look good. Klopp, I'm hoping Pep just decides to be kind and just honestly. You remember what happened after they won last season, and they gave them the Guard of Honor.
Oh yeah.
And then they destroyed them. 4-0. It could be worse than that. Honestly, it could be really bad. But it's looking like a Man City win. Like I can't see any other thing happening. Man City are not conceding goals. They're not conceding goals. They're
And
not going to score.
and Liverpool are finding it hard to score goals.
Yeah, exactly. So they couldn't score against Brighton. They couldn't score against Burnley. How are you going to score against Man City?
They scored against Tottenham.
We don't talk about those guys.
Let's be honest. Mourinho defensive.
Tottenham are looking bad right now. Don't talk about Tottenham.
Okay.
But they couldn't. It's only looking one way. But I think you might be. Pep might be cautious. I'm expecting Pep to just be professional. Nice 1-0, 2-0 win, and move on to the next game. Hopefully, but it's looking very bad. People saying Klopp out, very silly. It's
Idiots.
ridiculous.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
It's a joke.
See. Any Liverpool fan out there saying Klopp out, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You
I
ought to be ashamed of yourself. Because forget that guy. Because my thing is that that's not how life works. You don't always win. You not always look good. You're not going to go through the hard times with the guy who delivered you the Premier League after how long? Who delivered you a freaking Champions League? Who delivered you 96 points? He has earned the right for you to struggle and go through the hard times with him and support him. He's earned that right. So it is what it is. It happens. I think Klopp, which is what he did when he got Van Dijk. Maybe this will now make him a better manager to know that, okay, you need to have a contingency for a contingency for a contingency. So when going into a season, have 3. But here's the thing, because I was watching ESPN FC. Van Dijk, Matip, Gomez. What is the likelihood that 3 of your main central defenders get season-ending injuries? Let's keep it real. I know that you shouldn't whinge and so forth, but guys, your 3 main central defenders have season-ending injuries.
And Jota is out for 3 months.
I mean, that is, come on, it's pretty
Jota's
unlucky.
back and Mane's back, right?
Oh, Jota back.
No, Jota is not back for this game. I think he's about 3.
Mane is back. I think Jota is in training. Mane is back.
Wait. So let me say, so from King and Bani, who says, big clubs are successful because of money. Why do fans bash City? Because they're morons. This is modern football. Modern football is about spending money. It's about investing. So Man City are not doing anything else that any other modern club should not be freaking doing. So you holding that against them.
They don't generate their own money. That's the problem.
Who cares? Who
It's a
cares?
snobbish thing they do.
Real Madrid was owned by state.
Yeah, who cares? Money is money. Who cares? Also, Suna, talk to me. Man City, Liverpool. Also, Suna.
Yeah. So, I think that this is always a bad matchup for Pep, no matter how Liverpool is doing. But right now, I just don't see Liverpool winning. I don't see them winning any game, even with their wins against Tottenham and against
West Ham.
West Ham, yeah.
But do you still think? Because I do agree with you to an extent that it's always a bad matchup. But do you think it's a bad matchup when you know that City are going to attack without having to deal with the defensive qualities of Van Dijk or Gomez or Matip?
It's never really been a struggle of City getting past that defense. It was more their defense that was the problem.
Ruben Diaz.
Exactly. And so I would say more because their defense is gotten better. So that means they're going to have less problems with Mane, Salah, whoever is there. And if it's not them and it's a Shaqiri or a Shaqiri, as I like to call him now, or obviously Chamberlain to defend, then it's even less to worry about. So I still think that it's never going to be fun for Pep to play this game. I think it will be a draw. I would say.
So you don't see this as a City when you think a draw?
Yeah. I still think that City are not invincible. You know, they look like it, but they haven't really come up against a real team in a while. And so let's see if Liverpool can show it to them, or
I agree.
or otherwise,
I want to hear what Red Devils is.
they're really going to be in for a shock if they're not careful. Because otherwise, suddenly United are only 2 points behind them. Sure, they have a game in hand, but suddenly it looks like it's going to be interesting again if City don't get at least a draw out of it.
All right, Ahmad.
Can I begin with a question to the Liverpool guys?
Yes.
Because I think this. Like, do you guys think that Klopp is a system merchant manager?
No.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
This is why I think this, because he plays the same system all the time, and obviously when you have injuries you need to change, but he hasn't changed. Liverpool looks clueless when they play. They need to
Can I
change things
respond?
up. Yes.
Yeah, I think you say if he's a system, you forget Dortmund club. This football we're playing now is not the same as Dortmund. So how can you say he's a system merchant?
But he
He
got
could
found
actually
out at
change.
Dortmund at the end.
So how does that make him a system
Yeah,
merchant
no,
if he
but then
changed?
remember, he changed. You see,
Yeah, he
once
changed.
you change, you're not a system merchant. So a system merchant is that
Pep is
no
a
matter
system
what,
merchant.
you'll keep to your main
Yeah.
formation and system all the way through. Which we see the biggest system merchant right now is Ten Hag. No matter what,
Yeah.
Ten Hag is going to maintain that system, win, lose or draw.
I'm sorry.
What about Hansi Flick?
Sorry as well.
I think there is a bit more variation in what Hansi Flick tries to do. I don't think he doggedly relies on a system as much as Ten Hag does. But continue, Ahmed. Continue.
Yeah, but about the game, this game will show if Fraudiola will strike again or not. If he goes to the game like he does every time, especially in the Champions League when he was up against Liverpool, if he goes all out and gets hit on the counter, that would be mad, because he needs to learn from this. When he goes all out against Liverpool, Liverpool attacks them and hurt them on the counter attack. He needs to be more smart this game. So if he goes toe to toe with Liverpool, I actually fancy Liverpool to win this game. Even though they have Ruben Diaz, who has been good for 10 games, or Stones, who has been good for 10 games, I still think Liverpool can win this if Fraudiola strikes again. But if he's smart and try to tactically win against Klopp, I think it's because of the bad form Liverpool are on. I think City can win it. But it depends. If Fraudiola strikes,
Ahmed, is anybody allowed to call him that? Honestly, it's so
Yes.
disrespectful. Why are you
because
calling him
he's changed things up
Come on,
in the
it's-
big
it's-
games
it's too,
with
it's
City.
too harsh, man.
You disrespect Fergie like that, man. Come on. So let's be.
I don't.
Two CLs.
Eric, I don't want to talk about Pep. I beg. I don't want to talk about Pep.
Abdullahi, meet your
I
man.
do not.
And I'm coming to you soon, so you better be prepared. So Ahmad, what are you saying in this game then? So you're going to say a draw? You think Liverpool will win?
If City goes all out, Liverpool will win. But if Pep is smart and maybe is a bit more pragmatic, I think City will win this.
Red Devil Studio, talk to me.
First and foremost, let's be real. When you've got like the Gunda, when you've got the foe, okay, when you've got the D, when you've got
It's
these.
not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not
working. I'm just saying, when you've got these types of players that can ball, that can G, then Liverpool can have problems. I'm going to just put that out there in the ether. Like when you've got these guys.
Just take your loss, but take your loss. You absolutely sad man. You sad man.
It's like, so you just take those guys and they'll ball. No, I mean, Klopp is clearly rattled. And I think he's still in a press conference when he was kind of like, "Oh, City have had more rest than we have," and that is strange from Klopp because he doesn't tend to use mind games,
Yeah.
So that was that. Even Pep was like, "That's odd. Klopp doesn't usually do that." So, and I was like, "What the? That's." So clearly something's going on. He's clearly rattled with what's going on, which isn't a good sign because you then carry that into the team going forward. If Mane and Fabinho are fit, because I think the key thing for Liverpool winning this game, if they're going to win it, is where is Henderson and Fabinho going to play? So specifically, where's Henderson going to play?
Mm-hmm.
I think if Henderson plays in the midfield, okay, and organises that and gets things together, then okay, they've still got a good shot. And if Mane's balling, because I don't think Pep Guardiola, though he's been more pragmatic, it's not like they're going to be putting 10 or 11 men behind the ball or whatever. Like Ahmed has rightfully said, in the big games with teams, Pep tends to overthink things. And let's be real, if you look at the current table, the top six are, Pep's record against isn't that great, to be honest. Like he came to United, he drew, it was a boring draw. Leicester City, he lost. Liverpool, they drew. West Ham, I actually think was a draw as well.
He lost to Uncle Mo.
He lost to Spurs. And Everton, don't think they played yet because that's their game in hand. The only team there you can see is Chelsea. And, let's be real, we don't count Chelsea, to be honest. Dead club.
Say it louder.
Dead club. That's your dead club.
Dead.
Reverse, man. Reverse it, baby.
If you don't get top 4, HH, what's happening.
Red Devil, this has
nothing to do with
Chelsea. Can you please?
I know. I'm
Focus on the topic.
Thank you. Out there. But the point I'm trying to make is that we give us that Pep's record against these teams has been, but it hasn't. So it will be interesting to see because this month after this they play Leicester and then they play Spurs. So if Pep, I guess what I'm trying to say is that City are favourites, but I won't be surprised if Pep loses because he does tend to overthink things when it comes to pressure. But regardless, I probably predict a draw in this game because I just think Klopp's... Yeah, go on, Jamal.
Would you rather Liverpool?
Wait, Jimbo. You have to let Jamal talk first. Jamal.
Yeah.
It's Red Devil. Are you the only one in this hangout think that how the title isn't over? The title is over, man. I'm hearing you talk and you saying that how it's not over. You really think Liverpool and Manchester United have a chance? It's over, man. So
yeah, no, I think City are going to win, but it's just it's not like previous seasons where Liverpool and City at this point in the season were 15 points clear or something. We're still talking equivalent of 2 or 3 games in terms of points, not 5 or 6 or 7. But in the context of this game, though, the reality is Klopp wants to win this game. It's as simple as that. And even if we just talk about pure momentum, because the reality is the Champions League is going to be next week. And are you telling me that if you take a beating to City at Anfield, that when you go to Leipzig, I don't know what's going on about the game, assuming it goes ahead.
Yeah.
That what's his name? Nagelsmann isn't going to sense that and think, hey, I'm sensing blood here. We can maybe do something on these Liverpool guys.
No, but remember, Premier League and Liga and Champions League
I know
to differentiate.
I know, but there is still a psychological element there, especially if you take a drumming, a good example today, is we beat Southampton 9-0 and Southampton struggled to beat a Newcastle side. There was still an element of recovery from Southampton given the drumming.
No, I don't think so, because every time that Champions League music hits, we just become a different beast. I don't know what happens. It's literally must be something psychological.
Red Devil, will you listen to the
long disputed, relax, more relax. So Red Devil, so are you saying City win? Are you saying Liverpool win?
No, I'll say it's a draw. To be honest, I think it's going to be just like when United played City at Old Trafford. They're both going to be very cautious. No one's to lose, and it's going to be a boring, probably 0-0, 1-1 draw. Because let's be real, what big game this season has actually lived up to the hype this season?
Liverpool.
True.
No.
True. Okay, so before I come to Abdullahi, let me just think this. So from Latin Lozaro says, lead level is right. It ain't over. Chelsea are not winning it.
Yes.
And Chelsea are going to get knocked out because Chelsea are not really doing that thing. Latin Lozaro, that's a bit harsh to say about Chelsea. That's really harsh.
Yes,
I would like you to talk to me about Man City and Liverpool. Talk to me.
Yeah, I got a question for the Liverpool fans. Is Sadio Mane fit and Fabinho playing tomorrow or no?
I don't think he'll put them in. That's the problem. Because we have too many new guys coming into this team, and it's such a risk. We have the 2 center backs. We got Mane, Fabinho. It's too much of a risk to put them all in at once.
So Mane is not playing tomorrow, or is he going to be on the bench?
I think he'll be on the bench. He'll come off the bench.
So Fabinho is not playing tomorrow.
No,
my friend, talk about the game, man.
If Fabinho is not playing tomorrow, I can say an induction in that Liverpool team because Trent Alexander-Arnold, I do not trust that guy as a right back. Very good attacking.
When you say an induction, are we talking 3, 4,
easy.
5? What are
I'm seeing 6, 7. Because of one player, not just because of the defense, because of one player.
It's at Anfield. It's at Anfield. You can't say that.
They've been beaten Anfield already. The Anfield the juju is over. Burnley beat them at Anfield. Brighton beat them at Anfield. So don't come at this Anfield stuff. If this is it here, I have two predictions in my mind. If Pep is very smart enough, he should just put Foden with TAA together. Don't put Sterling, just put Foden. Put Foden with TAA because when he goes forward,
TAA has been garbage.
One not Sterling,
Trent
one not
has been
Sterling,
garbage.
No, not Sterling. If we put Foden with TAA, because if TAA goes front, if Foden is very clinical than Sterling. Sterling is not clinical. Yeah, if Foden is playing tomorrow and I'm seeing Foden one-on-one with TAA, I'm off in the TV.
Excuse me.
I'm off in the TV. I'm off in the TV because if Foden play tomorrow with TAA, that guy can go forward, but backward, he doesn't. No, he can't go there. He can't do that.
Foden is better than Raheem Sterling.
For me, in terms of being clinical, it's better than Raheem Sterling.
Clinical for 3 years. Do not just
No. Clearly,
he missed an open goal in the Champions League.
He's a better player than Phil Foden.
Wait,
what
is that? Like, talk.
For me, in terms of being clinical, I would choose Foden ahead of Raheem Sterling for me. If I'm saying Foden playing tomorrow is a problem, so that's why I'm worried with Liverpool and Anderson, and I don't know which kind of central back is going to be pairing together. Maybe
do you think
Nico Williams or that?
Do you see a scenario how Liverpool could win this game, or this is either a draw or a Man City win?
There's a chance Liverpool can win is if Kyle Walker plays tomorrow because that guy is a class A. If he plays tomorrow, it's problem. I would prefer Cancelo to play tomorrow ahead of Kyle Walker because I don't really trust Cancelo that much, Kyle Walker that much as a right back. That's what I'm saying. If Sadio Mane play tomorrow, is good because one-on-one with Mane and Kyle Walker one-on-one. Kyle Walker is gonna be causing mistake a lot. This is gonna give Liverpool upper hand. But if Cancelo play tomorrow, Cancelo is very good in defensive phase than Kyle Walker. So that's my issue. So that's why I'm saying I have two predictions at the moment. And if Man City beat Liverpool tomorrow, not just 1-0, not 2-0, not 3-0, I'm not coming for this team tomorrow. If I'm seeing an induction, I am not showing up. Because I've backed Klopp a lot, and I still believe he's a world-class manager.
My friend, you'll be here first. You'll be here.
No.
First one here. Jimbo Jones, talk to me, man. This game.
Listen, you're talking about Liverpool versus Man City?
Yeah.
Listen, Liverpool have won the league last year. They're probably going to win it. They're probably going to beat Man City. Let's be real.
Based on what?
Jimbo, you realize that Liverpool lost to this yesterday. This is who they lost to.
But bro, they beat Tottenham. When it comes to the big games, I feel like Liverpool can. I don't know what Klopp does. I feel like he talks to them in the change rooms, and he knows how to gas them up.
But but Liverpool have been badly in form. City have been in serious form. This has probably been some of the worst form Liverpool have been in years.
Okay,
and City have been in very good form.
I don't think City will win. I think the worst that City can do is probably a draw.
So why specifically don't you think City can win based on how well City have been playing and how bad Liverpool playing, and also Liverpool have lost twice at Anfield?
I feel like Liverpool are just good against big teams. Did they beat Man United? Did they beat?
No, they didn't.
It was a draw.
Oh, they lost Man United, didn't it?
No, draw.
Yeah,
They
lost the Cup.
They beat
lost the Cup.
I just
Why
feel
are you
like,
mentioning? Oh my!
I just feel like Liverpool beat Tottenham. Liverpool beat City. Sorry, I felt like Liverpool beat City. There's something about City. Come on, we got to admit there's something about City. They can't beat Liverpool in the past few years as well. They can't beat.
They beat them 4-0. They beat them 4-0 last season.
No, it doesn't count. Liverpool had already won the league.
They already won the league.
That's what I'm saying, man. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
This thing is a lie. For the last 3 years, Man City have a better record in the Premier League over Liverpool.
But guys, are we forgetting that Guardiola exists? When he exists, everything is possible.
No. But I might remember, Guardiola only gets initiated in the Champions League knockouts. That's when Guardiola comes to light. Not really in these kinds of games. But look, maybe it's different. So let me come to Gatlo. So Gatlo, what do you say? City, Liverpool, man.
One second. I
Okay.
feel like fucking the Man United pressure is on Man City. That's what I feel like. The Man United pressure is on Man City.
Man United what?
I feel like, look, Man United...
No pressure. He has a game in hand. He can decide to lose tomorrow and win everything. He has a game in hand. He can lose tomorrow and win everything. So what's the pressure?
I don't like to admit Man United are doing well, but they are, bro. I feel like they have pressure.
Man United are doing well, but the problem with United, like the consistent level in United is not been there. I keep saying it from day one. The consistency has to be there.
Wait. So wait, sir.
No, they might. Like, City can fall any minute. That's the thing.
No, it's okay. Before I come to guys, so guys, remember, guys, we've got over 200 guys up in here. Like that vid, guys. Okay. Drop that like button, guys. Like that vid. Like that vid. Gatlock, talk to us, man. Talk to us.
Gatlock, Mr. Fucking, I'll catch you slipping.
Mr. Jimbo, you've talked, man.
Relax. Look, Jimbo, you've been watching Arsenal too much. The other teams that actually keep consistency up, not just 2 or 3 games.
Wait, sorry, who does Gatlock support? By the way, I don't know. I'm new.
You see, that's the beauty of me.
Gatlock will never say
come back at me.
City, Liverpool, man.
Now, second of all, HH, kindly pull up the table. Click on Liverpool, please.
Sure.
Can you scroll down? No, up. No, their previous results. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Again.
So
now stop.
Oh,
now look at that game up there. West Brom.
Oh, wow.
Last year, literally in 2020, was the last time they scored in Anfield.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
No, that's a lie. Wait, okay, so
scroll down.
So they didn't score there.
Scroll down.
What?
Scroll down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm changing my prediction.
Based on what?
I am changing my prediction.
Undisputed, Jamal. Come on. What do you guys say, man?
I'm changing my prediction.
Mohamed Salah is the best player in the league.
I understand.
Wow.
Gatlock, talk to.
I don't think you guys understand. These guys have not scored at Anfield for a while now. All the beatings they've been giving on that people has been away from home.
Wait, Gareth, are you saying that basically, what's his name? The Burnley striker, Adams, has more goals in 2021 than Liverpool?
Wait, what did Gatlock say? I missed it. Please, someone tell me.
Look, Gatlock, continue, my friend.
Wow. Look, Liverpool, because of their history, is the only reason why people are giving them a chance in this game. And to be fair, if Pep does what he does, like against Lyon, then Liverpool have a chance. But the thing is, Pep is more of a league guy. He won't really do that kind of stuff in this situation. And one more thing again, go back.
To where? Oh, the table.
Yeah, the table. And click on Manchester City. Now, look at all their clean sheets. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
Hey, Chelsea. Let's see.
How bad was Lampard really?
Lampard massacre.
Keep scrolling. EPL. I'm not counting.
How bad was Lampard really? Yeah. How bad was Lampard really?
West Brom as well at the last time they lost. Now, Red Devil was talking about United's draw, the 0-0. The thing is, no offense, but that's more United's issue because you guys are at home. You're supposed to be the one to score City. Liverpool have not really been doing too well at home. I mean, they've not really, they've not really been scoring much. And since this run started, City have been on a massive amount of form, man. So based on the forms of both teams, I don't see Liverpool, even though they're at Anfield, because that hoodoo has been broken. They've drawn a few times, I think, in Anfield against West Brom and against United, and they've lost twice. So that hoodoo has been broken. And Atalanta beat them as well, if we're stretching to Champions League as well. So looking at both those things, because there's one thing about Pep this season that I've not seen in other seasons, and that is his defense. This guy has considered only 13 goals here. No disrespect, but United right now are defensive horse. I mean, how can you want a title challenge with 30 goals considered already at this stage? 30.
Yep, I agree.
Teams that win the league, that's what they concede. That's the minimum they concede. So, like I said this thing before the reverse fixture earlier, when I said that City are not conceding. Let's not forget, one of the games in this 13 was the 5 against Leicester. So if you cancelled out that one game, you can say in 20 games minus this 5 is what 8 games in the rest of the 20. 8 goals considered in the rest of 20. The only team that has that kind of defensive record is Atletico Madrid. We know this team can score. Jesus is pumping. I think Ferran Torres is back from injury. I can't really remember, but I think what the fuck? No. I think Ferran Torres. Well, I don't know if he was playing before back. I don't
Gundogan
remember
also
him
is
playing in
scoring
the
goals.
starting lineup.
I think this year
But Ferran Torres is
is
back.
the best of Gundogan is scoring goals too. No,
Nah,
KDB and
Let
without
him
KDB
speak,
and
my
Zidane.
friend. Let him speak, man. God, look.
Gundogan has always been good. I've been rating him. He scored in Champions League final. I know it was a penalty, but Lewandowski could not step up to take that penalty. Gundogan had to, and the guy sold Neuer, a guy who won the World Cup next year. So if it wasn't for injuries, I think he would have even played that World Cup.
Very good.
But
True.
coming back to this game, I see that if Pep does not do that his rubbish where he changes things anyhow, I see City winning. The only issue is if Liverpool play their high line against City, because everybody's saying, "Oh, if a City does this, does that," Liverpool at home, they are the ones under pressure. You are the ones behind by a lot of points,
Defending champions.
and no offense to United, like I said, these guys concede too many. They ship in too many goals, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so to me, I feel the defensive team will win. I think City is going to take this game. That's what I feel. I think in attack they can score. They've shown it, and in defense they can hold them.
So you're saying City for the win then?
Yes, City for
That
the
look, you're not talking about it.
Wait, my
in
friend.
the
You're not
reverse
talking
picture
about
of this stuff.
Arnold.
Salah
You're not
scored a
talking about
penalty.
Arnold.
Wait. Let me bring this boy. What's your coach? Talk to us. Man City, Liverpool. What's your take for the game? City, Liverpool.
I'm gonna go with City. I just think they're better on the form. I think Liverpool have been hit hard with the injuries, as we know. Of course, Matip looking to be out for, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks, and that's looking like he may not return for the rest of the season. And I think just going away, you just need your strongest back line. They don't have that. I think, to be honest, we just look for his form hasn't been that great as well. And I just think the way City are set up and they're really they're playing their football, defensively looking solid. It's going to be very, very hard for a team to beat them. So I'm going to go maybe a 3-1 City. City at home, right? They're at Etihad, right?
No, it's at Anfield.
Anfield, okay. There's no fans, so that won't make any difference. Now it's at Anfield, actually. It's a tough one because City have won Anfield for, I think, since 2003. That's what, like 18 years. So that's going to play in their minds, but again, there's no fans. So I'm still going to go City to win, but I'm going to make, from now as at Anfield, I'm going to say like a 2-1 City win.
Become a Patreon member. Get access to my blog, get access to exclusive videos, and also get access to the podcast of the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfwop to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.